So do we have Dewoke Farmer yet? I think he's cut 8. Here's Dewoke Farmer in Minnesota. Listen.
Yesterday, I went into a church with Nakima Armstrong and I protested these white supremacists. A pastor of the church is a ICE leader in the city. How can you be a pastor and be a ICE agent? They want to come after me? How can they live so comfortably while the people from Somalia that are in this country legally, they have citizenship, can't even go to their mosque and pray? How do they deserve any different? Those Nazis. Come and get me, Pam Bondi, you traitorous bitch. All power to the people.
He's in jail today. And I'm going to miss him terribly. I weep silently, but surely I weep for him. It's a Dewoke Farmer. If he actually even is a farmer, hey, farm boy, the policies that you're pushing for right now, I may ask you, how'd they work out for the farmers in the Soviet Union? How'd they work out for the farmers in Ukraine? How'd they work out for the farmers in China? Wherever these policies that you're so in love with, they're ever enacted, you know who loses their farms right away? The stupid farmer like you. The farmers lose their farms because they're not, you know what? They're landowners. They're part of the system. So they take people like you and they shoot them. And then they take dummies like you who know nothing about farming and say, hey, now you go farm. And they're like, I guess this is an easy job. I'll just get onto a tractor and I'll make potatoes. And they have no idea how any of it works. And then everybody starts to starve. And then the government comes back and says, you're part of the problem too. And they take those people and shoot them and then take another group of people that know nothing about farming and say, you go farm. And it just lather, rinse, repeat. So please, Dewoke Farmer. What a moron. What a moron. Yeah, they're rounding up citizens, Somali citizens who have done nothing wrong. Really? Could I see that list of Somali citizens that are citizens who have done nothing wrong? Could I see that list? I like that list because if there are Somali citizens who have done nothing wrong, do not have a warrant executed against them, I'm gonna stand with you, Dewoke Farmer. But you know what? I have no fear. You should have fear. Oh, wait, no, now you're already in jail, so don't fear them coming for you. They already came. I'd stand with you. If we were picking up innocent people who were actually citizens, I would be with you. That's not what's happening. And how do I know? Because if you had that evidence, it would be all over ABC, NBC, and CBS. It'd be everywhere. But I don't see that. I just see people like you using the F word, wearing a hat with the F word and a T-shirt that has the F word on it, saying they're coming and they're arresting innocent people. Where are the names? Where are they? Because I know they'd put them on the front page of the New York Times. Oh. Ricky, can you just look into that? Can you find the name? Is there a list anywhere of the names of all of these people? You're gonna look into it? Give it to me here in just a second. I just want to make sure I heard it right. That these people who they're legal citizens have been arrested and cannot go to their mosques. Now, we have arrested ICE over the last 12 months. Give me a rough estimate, Ricky. Couple hundred thousand?
Couple hundred thousand.
Couple of 100,000.
In one fiscal year.
Okay, so in the last year, ICE has arrested a couple of 100,000. And his thing is, we are arresting U.S. citizens, people who are here legally, don't have an arrest warrant, and they're citizens. Okay, first of all, ICE doesn't have a right to pick up a citizen, so immediately, I'm with you. If they start picking up citizens, I'm with you. That's not their job. They can't do that. You can't deport somebody who is a citizen, although I would love to try with Ilhan Omar. The next thing is, okay, so why is it ABC, NBC, CBS, all of these liberal news organizations why isn't Don Lemon, let's try that. Why hasn't Don Lemon produced the names of all of the people who have been arrested who are Somali American citizens without a record that have been scooped up? Now, I just said, my guess is because none have been. I was wrong. In the last year, the number of citizens that have been arrested by ICE is 2. One was released a couple of hours into it. The other one, they didn't sort it out until the next day. But they were immediately released once the problem was found. So, 2 Somali citizens, 2. That's what he was talking about. Somali citizens who are being scooped up. The number is 2. And they're not in jail. And they're not in trouble. And you have 100 or 200,000 arrests going on in hostile situations. You have to admit that a mistake might be made. You correct that mistake immediately by releasing them. As soon as you know you release them, apologize. Sorry, we had no right to do that to you. So where are all these victims? Where are all these victims? These victims are all made up people. They're all made up. They're made up. That's why they concentrate on, what was her name? Renee something or other, and I'm not going to remember her name, and I don't feel bad about that. You drive your car into a cop. I've been clear on this since practically the year I was born. You go after the cops. You behave in a reckless way with the cops. You put them in danger. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. They're the ones with the force. They're the ones with the gun. You're going to lose. Okay? So don't do that. That's a rule of thumb I live by, and so do my kids. Don't put cops in danger. You can disagree with them. Not the time to discuss it. Do what they say. Move on. Then come back with a big-ass attorney. They're not doing that. Why? Because they know they have nothing. And so these politicians, these organizations whip these people into a frenzy with absolute lies.